Good morning, friends. Myself, Harshal Padwal. I'm going to take the session regarding of your financial account for TYBCom semester 6. In that semester 6, we have the topic related to your amalgamation of the firm or amalgamation and absorption and external reconstruction of the companies. So why the amalgamation, internal and external reconstruction are there? So that we have to study. So what is amalgamation first? The term amalgamation is used when two or more existing companies into liquidation and the new company is formed to take over their business. For example, if a company of XY is formed to take over the business of the two existing companies of X Limited and Y Limited in case of the amalgamation. So generally amalgamation is nothing but a combination of the two companies. So whenever the two companies are coming together and forming a new company, that is called as a amalgamation. So amalgamation, after amalgamation, what is absorption? So absorption is nothing but the term absorption is used when one or more existing company goes on the liquidation or for example, if the business of the existing company of X Limited is taken over by the another company, that is Y Limited, then that is called as a absorption. So in amalgamation there are two companies, for example A and B company forming the C company, that is called as amalgamation. But absorption is nothing but the A company was taken over by B company, that is called as a absorption. So absorption, there is a new company 1 and old company 1. So you can absorb all the assets and the liabilities by the new company of the old company. And next part of your amalgamation, that is your external reconstruction. So what is external reconstruction? The term we use, that is external reconstruction, is nothing but whenever the company goes into the external reconstruction, that liquidation is made, that is liquidation and a new company is formed to take over its business. That is, if company faces the losses on a continuous basis, they can change their name as a external reconstruction. For example, suppose you have the company of A who are facing the loss on continuous basis, so that loss should be converted by changing their name to the B company. That is called as a external reconstruction. So generally internal reconstruction is nothing but a changes in your financial statement, but in external reconstruction you have the changes the name of the company, that is called as a external reconstruction. So what is next? That is after external reconstruction, the types of amalgamation. So there are two types of amalgamation in the nature of merger and in the nature of purchase. So what is merger and purchase method? So there will be a merger method as well as purchase method. So what is called as a merger method? So generally it includes how you calculate, how you check that method is on purchase method or a merger method. So it includes transfer of all the assets and liabilities. In merger method, all the assets and liabilities should be transferred to new company, that is called as in case of merger. Second, the same equity shareholder holding 90%, at least 90% of shareholder of old company becomes the shareholder of a new company, that is called as a merger method. So in merger method you have to transfer all the assets and liabilities from old company to the new company, as well as the shareholder of old company becomes the shareholder of new company. It is at least how many percent? That is 90%. And next one, the purchase consideration is to be paid in only equity share. So that purchase consideration, whenever you purchase anything, whenever you have to pay the purchase consideration. So in merger method you can pay that PC or purchase consideration only in a equity share. So what is purchase consideration? So generally purchase consideration is the amount which is paid by new company to old company. So whenever the amount is paid by new company to the old company, that is called as a purchase consideration. But whenever the merger method comes, that purchase consideration should be satisfied only in equity shares of a new company. And last one is a recording of assets and the liabilities. So recording of assets and liabilities at which value? That is book value. So revaluation of assets and liabilities should not be there. in case of merger. So in merger method, you cannot change the value of your assets. So assets value should not be changed in a merger method. So that is the merger method. So merger method includes, that is, transfer of all the assets and liabilities, then equity shareholder of the old company will be the equity shareholder of new company at least 90%. Then you have the PC should be satisfied in equity shares only in a merger method, as well as the assets and liabilities should be taken at book value only. So that is the merger method. So for the merger method, you have to check that 4 criteria, whether that criteria is satisfied, then you can say that amalgamation in the nature of merger. Then in nature of purchase, you have in the nature of merger, that is called as a pooling of interest method also. Pooling of interest method also. So recording of assets and liabilities should be there. So generally accounting methods will be used, that is the merger method and the purchase method. So what is amalgamation in the nature of purchase? In the amalgamation which does not satisfy any one or more of the conditions specified in amalgamation of nature. If that any condition out of that 4 conditions should not be satisfied at the time of amalgamation, then that method is called as a purchase method. So purchase method includes, that is recording of assets and liabilities. Then you have after that recording the statutory reserve, then recording of reserves other than statutory reserves, then balance of profit and loss account, and difference between the purchase consideration and the net assets of the transferor company. So that includes in a purchase method. So in purchase method, there are recording of assets and liabilities should be included, then recording of statutory reserves should be included, recording of reserves other than statutory reserves should be included, then the balance of profit and loss account should be included, and difference between the purchase consideration and net asset of the transferor company, that will comes under the goodwill. So that is the methods of accounting in the nature of purchase method. Next is a purchase consideration. So that was the main aim of your amalgamation. So that was the main point you have to study under the amalgamation. So what is purchase consideration? So consideration is nothing but the amount which you pay to something, that is called as a consideration. If you goes to the market, if you goes to the shopping, you purchase the clothes and you pay the amount, that is called as a consideration. In same case, a company, that is the new company, will pay something to the old company. So that amount of that old company is called as a purchase consideration. So consideration is for the amalgamation means the aggregate of the shares and other securities issued and the payment made in the form of cash or other assets transferee company, that is called as a purchase consideration. So that was the purchase consideration and the amalgamation. So amalgamation in the nature of merger and amalgamation in the nature of purchase. So that is the point we have under the amalgamation, absorption and the external reconstruction. So that was the topic we are studied related to your financial accounting, that is the amalgamation, absorption of companies and reconstruction or external reconstruction of the company. So thank you for watching my video.